If you are looking to buy a home, these are some things that you really have to be aware of and not make these mistakes, which will disqualify you. So the main mistakes that I see people making when they're about to buy a house have to do with their income, their job, or their credit. So number one, if you are a W-2 employee and you're on a salary, what you want to do is you want to buy your house before you make any changes to your position. I have seen people who have been working a steady, stable job for years, making $100,000 a year, and then they change their mind and they want to go into maybe a sales type position at the same company. So even though that person was working at the same company, he went from a W-2 salary employee to a commission-based employee. So you went from salary to commission. If you do that, that's essentially going to hold you back from buying a house for about 2 years, because the bank is not going to know how much commission you're actually going to make. And once you make that change, it's over. You cannot use your previous salary to qualify for the new loan. So another mistake with your income can be going from a W-2 salary employee and you say, hey, I want to start a business. As soon as you leave that job and you start that business, again, you've put yourself back 2 years from buying a house. When you are a business owner, the bank is gonna wanna see 2 years of tax returns to see how your business is doing. And if you are a brand new business, then you're automatically gonna get disqualified. Now, there are programs like bank statement programs, which will go off of your business deposits. So you may qualify for those, but the rates on those are much higher and you don't wanna do that. You wanna be able to buy your house first, lock that in at a lower interest rate, then go ahead and start your business. So again, making any types of changes like these, you always want to talk to your loan consultant, your loan advisor, whoever that may be, and say, hey, is this going to affect my qualifying for a house? The other major mistake that I see people making is with their credit. So if you are planning on buying a house, you have to really hold back from opening up new debt as far as credit cards, car payments, furniture debt. Sometimes, you buy a new house, you want to go buy furniture or whatever. Co-signing for a friend or family member can be a huge mistake. If you want to go buy a car, if you want to help out a friend and you want to do these things, you want to make sure you do it after you buy your house. Okay? Do not add debt before you buy a house. And again, I've seen clients, they get pre-qualified, they're shopping for houses, they buy a truck, they buy a car. Now you got to add that car payment into your debt to income calculations, which could disqualify you. Now you can't get that house. I've even had clients go through the hassle. They buy a car, it ruins their chances of qualifying. Then they got to go back to the dealership and return the car, go through this whole process, get a bunch of letters saying, hey, I gave the car back, write a letter of explanation to the bank. Why did you buy a car and why did you return it? Jump through all of these hoops just to get back to where they started and qualifying for a home. So if you're making any big changes to your debt, adding debt, changing jobs, going from an employee to a business owner, all of these things, you always want to talk to your loan advisor and make sure you understand how these are going to affect your qualification. So definitely avoid these mistakes if you're looking to buy a house in the near future.